What is a handicap in football betting? A handicap in sports betting is a way to make a match more balanced for betting purposes, especially when one team has a much higher chance of winning. It gives an advantage or disadvantage to a team before the game starts, represented by goals. There are three ways in which you can use a handicap. You can use a positive handicap, which gives the team of your choice an advantage over the other team. To give your preferred team a positive handicap, you will have to choose a handicap from plus 0.5 goal to as many as your betting provider allows. A plus 0.5 handicap means that you are giving your preferred team one goal before the match starts as you round the 0.5 to the nearest whole number. There are usually more handicaps such as plus 1.5, 2.5 and 3.5, which are 2, 3 and 4 goals respectively. Note that the more goals you give your team, the lower the odds you will receive. You can use a negative handicap that gives the team of your choice a disadvantage. This one works in a way that your team starts the match with a goal deficit, meaning that in a way your team is already a goal behind. A minus 0.5 handicap means that your team is one goal behind. This type of handicap is beneficial when you're confident that the team of your selection will score many goals in the match. The third handicap, which I absolutely do not recommend you betting, is a draw handicap. This handicap is used when you expect a team to win a match but you bet on a draw. For this to work, you will either give a team a positive or negative handicap in hopes of a draw. This means that if you pick a minus 0.5 handicap for a team, the team is now down one goal, and the match ends in a 2-1 win for the team. Your bet will reflect the result as 1-1 since one goal is removed from the winning team. You can do this similarly for the opposition team by giving them a plus 0.5 handicap for a draw. This means that if the match ends 2-1 and the team loses, your bet will reflect a 2-2 draw since you have given the losing team a goal advantage before the match. This is one of the riskiest use of handicaps and I don't recommend using it. I will now show you how to use these handicaps when betting. As you can see, this is a football match between Tottenham and Leicester. The odds show that Tottenham are favoured to win, but we will be looking for a way to bet on Leicester to win this match. As you can see over here, if we give Leicester a +1 handicap, they will go into the match with one goal. This means that if the match ends in a draw, Leicester will still win on our bet. As you increase the handicap, the odds you are given decrease, meaning that you won't make as much money from it. Let's imagine you live in a world where Tottenham are still decent and believe that they would thrash Leicester. This is where you'd give Tottenham a negative handicap. If you look here, a handicap of -1 goal is worth decent odds, but as you increase the goals, the odds also increase, potentially giving you a chance to earn a lot of money. If I were to place a bet on this match, I would give Leicester one goal as Tottenham have been very poor this season and I feel that Leicester may have a chance of walking away with at least 1 point. As I had thought, Leicester walked away with a win, meaning that if you had put a bet on Leicester with a +1 handicap, you would have still won your bet with room for error, as on paper the score has ended 3-1 to Leicester, since you would have given them a goal before the match. To sum everything up, if you give a team a positive handicap, the team must at least manage a draw, or they can even beat the odds and win the match, in order for your bet to win. And if you give a team a negative handicap, that team must win the match by more goals than the handicap. For example, if you give a team a negative -1 handicap, the team must win by 2 goals or more without the opposition scoring. With this handicap, the team cannot afford to draw or lose the match as they are already down a goal or more depending on your pick. I hope you now have a better understanding on handicaps and will use the knowledge to better your sports betting journey. Thanks for watching the video and feel free to ask a question if you still need more info.